In other news, Russia and Ukraine continue to launch drone attacks against each other. According to their daily military briefings, the Russian Air Defense Unit shot down over 30 drones of Ukraine in regions including Belgorod, Kursk, Voronezh, Bryansk and Rostov. The Russian Federal Air Transport Agency announced temporary control at airports in Kaluga, Saransk, Penza and Sartov region. While the Ukrainian Air Force said that the Russian military since Tuesday night launched at least 100 drones, with 63 taken down. The National Bank of Ukraine reported one of its buildings which caught fire after drone debris fell on it. The fire was later put out and the bank is currently in normal operation. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has expressed hope in an interview that US President-elect Donald Trump's unpredictability could help end the war with Russia. Zelensky said that Trump is very strong and unpredictable, and he would really like to see Trump's unpredictability applied to Russia, as Trump really wants to end the war. Trump, who takes office on January 20th, has said that he will end the nearly 3-year-long war within 24 hours once in power. His claim has drawn skepticism from Kiev, which fears that Kiev will be forced to give up land for peace. However, Zelensky has sought to build bridges with Trump and his team since November's election amid fears that the Republican could slowly reduce the US military aid or halt it entirely. Meanwhile, Ukraine has opened a criminal probe into abuse of power after hundreds of soldiers were reported to have fled an army unit partly trained by France. The mechanized brigade, dubbed as Anne of Kiev, was one of several military groupings formed last year as Ukraine sought to strengthen preparations for a possible new Russian offensive. The unit was to be made up of 4,500 soldiers, with France training roughly half of them and providing equipment as well. It was reported in December that 1,700 soldiers had fled the brigade without going into combat and that 50 had escaped while training in France. Furthermore, a Ukrainian court sentenced a man to 15 years in prison for passing information to Moscow that could have helped it target missile strikes. Kiev has opened thousands of probes against Ukrainians suspected of collaborating with Russian forces since Moscow launched its full-scale invasion in 2022.